Unique artworks graced the walls of the South Gallery of the United Nations headquarters on Wednesday, March 24th. It marked the third commemoration of the International Day of Remembrance of the victims of slavery and the Transatlantic Slave Trade. In 2007, the United Nations designated March 25th as a day to remember the estimated 28 million Africans forced into slavery.
The theme of this year's commemoration is expressing our freedom through culture. It aims to draw attention to and highlight the rich and enduring cultural heritage of enslaved peoples in their struggle for freedom.
The exhibit, organized by the UN's Department of Public Information, the Caribbean Community, and the African Union, chose this year to not only remember the past, but to recognize the strength and resilience of the people of Haiti during the slave trade. This official said art and culture was essential to their survival.
Throughout our struggle to overcome slavery and to cope with the repercussions of slavery, our culture has been an integral part of our coping process.
The art is in three parts. The first is Amistad, a true story of freedom, donated by the New London Maritime Society Custom House Museum. The second, African Resistance, is a digital exhibition. And the third, The Haitian Inspiration, is a collection of artworks from the Caribbean Cultural Center and by Haitian-born artist Patricia Brintel. The curator of the Caribbean Cultural Center considers art the best way to educate today's generation of yesterday's mistakes.
I feel like art is very non-threatening. It's a universal language, so no matter whether people are of African descent or European descent or Asian descent, they can look at an image and then examine that image, and that image can speak to them.
Artists say they can't help but express their history through their artwork.
It's important to me because it is who I am. When an artist paints something, the artist paints themselves.
This is like a desire to express, this part of me, and it's a desire to different type of transformation, to try to understand it, to try, to move forward by learning about history and, figure out what the future is.
The subject of the exhibit may be a somber one, but the mood was celebratory.
This is their way to show the way they feel about Haitian people, and I think it's great.
I love the show, and I'm happy to be here, and happy to see many people who support this event.
The celebration of the exhibit opening was followed by a solemn ceremony at the Trusteeship Council chambers on Thursday, March 25th. Representatives of different member states show their support for the eradication of all forms of slavery in the world today. In a message, Secretary General Ban Ki-moon said, "We must create a climate in which such abuse and cruelty are inconceivable." He also said, "By reminding ourselves of past injustices, we help to ensure that such systematic abuse of human rights can never be repeated." The representative also called on the international community to support CARICOM in erecting a memorial to the slave trade at the United Nations headquarters, a project agreed upon in 2007. Poets and singers who performed in remembrance of the past attended the ceremony. For the United Nations Association, this is Chica Moses.